Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist. And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Stretch! Kill him! Let him hang! Go to...
Christopher Guest! I'm Shay Cormac.
Can't! But what are you doing here? Don't mind me asking.
The Colonel sent me.
Aha!
What are you waiting for?
You thought you had lost, huh? Don't give up! Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
Morgan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
catching!
Now you see. I got you.
Stop! Hey, where do you think you're going? What? You will not slip away. Come back here right now!
I got you, boss.
Look!
So long. Now. I got you.
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid! Captain has the wheel! The Colonel waits in Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, sir. but I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
for land, sir!
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable. We'll head for Albany. After that, we'll see.
Splendid. Full sail ahead, lads!
Short sail! Get off the squall! All sail! She'll take it! Reef it all tops!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that. What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
Beat the corners! I've heard they steal from civilians. They sell essential goods for 10 times the price.
Awaiting orders,
It's always the little blood that gets stiff. Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. There's something in the water. Or the whiskey.
Now, why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety.
Put a shot through her there!
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man,
We
Master
are clear,
Cormac.
Captain. Ready,
Money is a
Captain.
means to an end.
We're
Not
heading
an
for a
end in and of
crash,
itself.
sir!
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
Cargo adrift, Captain!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind. Blues up. These are sticks.
Away anchor! There you go. All materials and measurements.
Lefebvre, Marcelin est en train de dégueuler sa vie. Je te colle sa patrouille.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Vraiment? Attends, c'était quoi ça? Arrête de gueuler, fais la patrouille, on en reparlera demain. rejoindre Tremblay. Réveille-le s'il dort encore. Lefebvre, Marcelin est en train de dégueuler sa vie. Je te colle sa patrouille. Arrête de gueuler, Landry. C'est ta patrouille.
Ça suffit.
Non, non, pitié, je ne veux pas mourir. Regarde, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Qui a vu le tueur? Ouais, soldat! Arrêtez de faire les fils et venez me donner un coup de main! C'est pas ton allure, l'ami. Pourquoi tu fais ça? Arrête de briser le crâne. Plus vite! Il faut pas le perdre! Bon, où est-ce qu'il a pu passer?
Hey, qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Il ira 6 pieds sous terre.
Qu'est-ce que innocents les pas de balle? Halte! Je vais te tuer. Halte! Ce soir, il sera pendu. C'était trop facile. Je peux le tuer d'une balle. Je l'ai avisé.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more powerful guns before we approach that fort. Go to your... Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble. Captain has the helm!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
Cannon!
Fire! Sail! Douse all but mates! Get the mates free!
Loose the mains! Half sails!
Fire! Crowd it all on!
Loose sail!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Drop anchor!
Ne bouge plus! 'Très bien, ne bouge plus!
Tu crois que tu peux nous sauver? Arrête-toi! Reviens ici, fils de chien! Je le vois! Je peux l'avoir! On n'abandonne pas si facilement! Au secours, aidez-moi! Ah, là! Attrapez-le! Mon Dieu, charogne! Toi, arrête-toi! Il croit pouvoir vous échapper!
C'est à cause de moi que
Vous aurez ça, j'arrive toujours pendant mon service. J'ai une question à te poser. Je peux tirer. Je l'ai enlevé. Laissez-moi tranquille. Ne me laissez pas respirer. Je peux l'abattre. Tu es aligné. Je le vois, je peux tirer.
Captain has the helm!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Loose the mains! Half sails!
Top! Douse the gallants and royals!
Anchor away! Captain's helm!
Loose main sails! Clew up! Clew up!
Drop anchor!
Loose main sails! Fire!
Captain's orders!
Damn nice. Strike. Ready to fire, Captain.
Loose all! Let's move!
Trip 2! Fill those... There's our target, Shay! Knock her down like a game of nine pins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel says!
More trouble, Captain.
Cannon ready!
Fire! 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 Fire!
Warship incoming, Captain. Waste a good shot.
Glues up! He's in six!
They are firing a volley!
Fire!
Damnation!
On fire, mate! Let's move! Fire! Douse the gallants and royals! Fire!
That's quite a win!
Fire!
We are too exposed to their mortars,
Cops, gallants, royals, studs! Douse all but main! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Half sails!
They are firing a volley!
As much sail as you can! Fire!
A good shot and finisher. Awaiting orders, sir.
Fire! Loose and catch the wind!
Come on, spread those sheets! Superb! Now find the fort commander!
Colonel!
Anchor ahoy!
Mignon! Et un jour, je peux le tuer d'une balle! Tu crois que tu peux me connaître? J'ai dit de t'arrêter, mon gars! Attaquez ensemble! Descends, espèce de fou! Restez pas planqué là! Lui! Attends là! Il ne faut pas le perdre! Je suis prêt à faire feu!
Attention, grenade! Coupez-lui la route!
Le chasseur.
Say, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
He's getting away! Must I do everything here?
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift. Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing.
Captain has the head!
The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled. The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled.
Do you ever wonder if you're doing the right thing, Gist? If you chose the right path?
I used to, my young friend, but not anymore. Not since I met the Colonel. But not anymore. Not since I met the Colonel. And what's the question? The French are entrenched in territory.
Master Cormac. What you have learned from Le Chasseur was confirmed. The local lawbreakers are changing tactics.
What's their plan now?
Their boss has hired Benjamin Franklin to produce new weapons for them. He's very well guarded.
Benjamin Franklin? The scientist?
You have heard of him? Good. He is making equipment to spread gases among the populace. Toxic ones, as it turns out.
The populace. I thought they would use it against the authorities. Though that would be terrible as well.
The ruffians we have arrested refer to an intimidating woman. I believe she is behind these nefarious plans.
I'll look into this.
Thank you.
Hope. I pray it's not you.
This is not... He's getting away! Catch him! Hell's bells! He's getting away! Hey! Hold him! Should slow your flight.
No, he hasn't stepped outside in days. What's Franklin working on?
Not sure, but it sounds explosive. No one interrupts his work. Finish him!
Shay! It is good to see you again. Your friend Hope said you were away.
I was. Sir, I've come to collect the results of your experiments.
Oh, well, it's a very good thing then. I just finished fixing the prototype. Here you go. I was preparing to leave for Philadelphia and then Europe. I was invited to lecture in London. Oh, would you be so kind as to inform Mistress Hope?
Of course. God, Hope. What are you doing with these felons? Turning the city against itself. What have you become?
Something the matter, Master Cormac?
No. Yes, just old memories.
When I am issued new recruits burdened with regrets, I tell them the surest way to lose them is with gunpowder.
You're right, Colonel.
This prototype seems very powerful. Use it with care, Master Cormac. Our intelligence says this thing can destroy certain fortifications, as well as injure several enemies at once. There is also a more subtle way to use it. Some of these grenades contain a strong sedative. Fire one into the crowd and they will fall asleep immediately. We should test this new weapon. Use it against that door. Go ahead, Master Cormac. Shoot the door. Good work. Good work. I think you are ready to turn this new weapon against the ruffians who would have used it. There is an abandoned factory nearby hiding a dangerous poison. Right now, it only causes sleep. But I fear those outlaws are distilling it. The more powerful formulas will be sicker, perhaps even killing.
Then that's my first target. All the better.
I'm so glad I'll be the last thing you'll see.
Youngblood has escalated the
Get your dirty nose out of our affairs.
What are you doing here?
Do not give him any breathing space.
If I mess with this, maybe I can break the whole system.
You have no business up here!
How drunk was I?
I don't know. I passed out.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Hold there!
Hey! What are you doing here?
Come on over here! We've got something to check.
What are you doing here?
Ready to open fire! Hey! Hold! Keep him!
This is dangerous!
You have a clear shot! You can't escape us! Have a good line on here, son! That's trying to give us the secret, maggot! All right. You could have gone over there. Or there. This is dangerous! This is dangerous!
Must get out, or I'm as good as dead.
Oh, mine! I've got a shot!
Ah, what marvelous destruction, Captain. I saw the smoke all the way from the Morrigan.
That should discourage those miscreants. New York is safe for now.
With all due respect, Colonel, it's going to take more than a few explosions to get rid of this kind of trouble.
The boy is right, Colonel Monroe. Shay, was it? Congratulations. You just burned a whole lot of rats out of New York. I'm Jack Weeks. This is William Johnson. I don't know about him, but I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It is, terribly dusty here. I'm sure Shay can recount his adventures to us over a pint. Hey, the first round's on, the Colonel, huh?
Is something the matter, Master Cormac?
Just a little confused. I must have breathed some of that gas.
Some ale will do you good. Come, we are all friends here. You will be taken care of.